Good morning, everyone. Welcome and thank you for joining us for a Healer Within live practice sampler session. We are so happy to be sharing these live practices with you, a way of keeping our community connected during this time and keeping people moving and healthy and well. For more online practice opportunities, you can always reference our list of virtual practice groups or VPGs. That can be found at our website, which is healerwithinfoundation.org, if you'll look under the practice groups tab at the top of the homepage. Our presenter today, so delighted to have her with us, is Josie Weaver. Josie is joining us from her home studio in Sunnyvale, California. She is an IIQTC senior trainer and the president of the Healer Within Foundation. We are just so happy to have you with us this morning, Josie, and we're turning it over to you. I will just unmute you here, bring you to the forefront, and thank you so much for being with us, Josie. It's all yours.
Thank you, Christy, and welcome everyone. Really good to have you join this practice. Good morning to some of you, or good afternoon, good evening if you're seeing this practice at your time zone. So I want to just welcome you with Chi this morning, and we'll do a little bit of movement, a little bit of breath work, a little bit of meditation as we move. So let's go ahead and begin with the 3 and 10-fold awarenesses. I almost said corrections. I don't like to think of them as corrections as much as bringing awareness to something that is happening naturally. So let's bring the feet together. Have that feeling of intention, have that feeling of presence, letting the arms drop. Let's take a breath together. Exhaling, becoming aware of breath. Let's become aware of body and have that feeling of body weight, and let that body weight drop down to the feet. And let that be a decision on your part to give your body weight to the floor. Yeah. And then bringing awareness to mind. Becoming aware of becoming aware. That's the spirit. Let's go ahead and take a breath. Opening our practice, stepping to the side. There we go. We're going to do a somewhat active practice and progress to the slow. We want to be kind of vigorous and then have that feeling of contrast when we slow down. So let's swing the arms, letting them just be loose on either side. And we'll go into a little flow of movement. All right, here we go. So flowing, we will make little circles with the arms. So let's make circles to the front, one arm at a time. There we go. And then let's do both arms together. There we go. And getting ready to change it, let's circle to the back. So circling one arm at a time, to the back, and then together, together, together. Let's go back to one, and then hold one up with a fist, hold the other like cactus arms, and then let's twist a little bit. Twisting, and shifting weight, lifting a heel, lifting a heel. There we go. Let's come back to the middle. Keep the fists, and let's punch. I'm going to punch with the plant side hand, pull back with the chair side hand, punch and pull, alternating the punching and the pulling, punching space out in front. There we go, just feeling that vitality, feeling the back beginning to loosen. There we go. Nice. Fantastic. Let's go to the side, punching and pulling, alternating weight. To the side, to the side. Let's come back to the middle and punch down, punching down, punching down, Good. There we go. I have a feeling as you come back up to the middle that you're going to shift body weight to one side. I'll shift body weight to the chair side. And I'm going to lift the other one. So you can keep a toe on the floor, keep your balance. And let's alternate. Lifting. Setting the foot down, lifting. Lifting as high as is comfortable for you. Keeping a toe on the floor if that is what's comfortable. But we are working on balance here. Just keeping that nice and in front. There we go. Nice. Let's change this again. We're going to open the palms and show me your heel. There we go. Open the palms, show me your heel. Alternate sides. There we go. We'll do a couple of these. Couple of these. There we go. Nice. Nice. Come back to the middle and let's lunge a little bit. Here we're going to do little tiny mini lunges. So we're going to do something we call the lunge matrix. So I'm going to use the chair side foot, come forward, back to the middle, to the side, back to the middle, to the back, back to the middle. Other side. Here we go. Let's bring that foot on that to the front lunge, to the side, to the back. Ready to repeat? Let's go. Chair side foot comes forward, to the side, to the back. Getting good. All right, let's do the other side. Forward, side, and then to the back. Wow, nice and vigorous. Let's do a little recovery here. Now going to slow, a little bit of gathering breath. Let yourself recover. Good time to inhale here. Bringing the breath, letting it wash down your body. Wash down your entire being. Getting ready for a little more. There we go. I mean, ask ourselves, can we do more? My favorite answer to that question, maybe. Maybe there's a little more. There we go. Let's bring a breath into the awareness. Beautifully done. Let's do a little stretch before the next one. 2 hands holding up to sky. We're going to do this with the breath. Moving slowly now. With intention, with focus. Interlace the fingers at the belly button. Inhale to the throat. Exhale, flip the hands. Inhale, coming above the head. Coming up onto the toes. Nice big long inhale. Release the fingers. Heels of the hands come down as the heels of the feet come down. Yes. Let's do 2 more of those. Inhaling as you interlace the fingers and lifting to the throat. Exhale, palms face out. Inhale, let the inhale energy lift you on the toes or just lengthen the body. Release the fingers on top, heels of the hands come off to the side as the heels of the feet come down to the floor. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, flipping the hands. Inhale, lengthening. Lifting. Exhale. Nicely done. Thank you. All right. Let's progress. These are short practices and powerful, potent practices. We'll do a little bit of Tai Chi Easy, the flow of the Tai Chi Easy. So let's close our little warm up here, bringing the feet together. And get ready to start something new, starting a Tai Chi Easy Flow. So sink down to your feet, come back to the 3 intentful awarenesses: body, breath, and mind, all together at the same time. Shift weight to the plant side of the room. Open. Harmonizing yin and yang. Plant side hand comes underneath. And we come into that beautiful splitting of the energy. Let them harmonize one more time. This time on the other side. Let's turn that ball over. Plant side hand is now on top. Chair side hand does our movement. A bigger movement. Come back to the middle. Beautifully done. Let's send chi and brush knee, send chi. There we go. Making the ball again. Hand on top, brushes the knee. Hand on the bottom floats up to send chi. Let's do that 2 more times, one on each side. Nice. Taking your time, going slowly, noticing. Palms face each other. Bottom hand floats up. Beautifully done. Nice. Let's go ahead and come into a resting position. Hands cross in front. Hand closest to you will go to the back as we clear the path to clarity. Clear the path. Feeling like we're gesturing, opening a curtain to one side and then the other. Beautiful. Let's do one more on each side. This side on the plant side and then the chair side. Beautifully done. Let's finish this one by crossing hands in front, relaxing, depositing the weight into the feet, coming into waving hands like clouds, parting the clouds like we're parting curtains. Imagine that that plant side hand is heavy as it swings over to the chair side. And we wave hands slowly to one side, slowly to the other side. We call this the slow dance with the universe. Aware of the smallest detail, vibrating with life. One more on each side. We're going to call this 1. And this one. Here we go. Beautifully done. Let's close again. The X in front. And let's gather heaven and earth. Gathering earth first. An armful, bringing that into the body. Feeling that receptivity, transforming the energy. Feel like you're going to offer it out to the sides, offer it up. Gratitude as we reach towards heaven, bringing heaven in and letting that mix inside. And let's do 2 more. Breath is natural, soft, complete. Beautifully done. Let's do 1 more. gesturing with awareness. Let's bring ourselves to a close, hands onto the belly button, shifting weight to the plant side foot, and closing the eyes comfortably, letting the effects of the practice come into your being. Well done, everyone. Let's go ahead and relax it out. Bringing that relaxation into the next movement. So we're going to come back to something a little more active. Here we go. I'm going to walk you through a little bit of Tai Chi easy walking. Now, what we like to do is bring the imagination into the practice. That's what really makes the practice come alive. So I'm going to invite you to think of the walking this way. Imagine you are walking on a frozen lake. Frozen lake, sometimes the ice is really thick and sometimes the ice is really thin. So there's an element of, gotta test that ice. So that's what we're gonna do when we walk. So I'm gonna give you a few rules and then we'll, take it on a test drive. So a couple rules. You want to imagine that your feet are on train tracks. So let's try a couple steps, just train tracks, one foot on one side of the tracks, another side of the tracks, another side. So you end up walking a little bit like a gunslinger, a little bit of a monster walk. Try it backwards, keep your feet on the tracks. Yeah, backwards. Giving that a try. So here I am, very aware of my weight shifting, very aware of where my feet are, without looking at my feet. So I can look down, but I can trust that train track, trust my feet are right on there. Here we go, nice. Okay, ready to do a little more? Maybe, okay, let's do it this way. So what we want to do is go back to our rules, okay? So we are maintaining the space between the ankles, and then we are, the most important rule is that we are shifting body weight. And so my rule is the empty foot moves, and you are doing that spontaneously, but when you slow it down, there's a tendency for that back foot to fly up a little too soon. So since we are going slowly, we want to wait for that moment when we're putting our body weight forward. So that's where the ice metaphor really helps. Let's try it out. Here we go. So testing that lake, testing the ice. Plant side foot. Test the ice. I don't put all my body weight on and then I put my body weight on there. And I come back and I consider, I think that's gonna hold me. I'm gonna lift my toe, pivot out a little bit, and then commit. Back foot empty, takes a step. Very light step, testing that ice. I bring my body weight, testing, evaluating back here. Yep, it's gonna hold me. I pivot my foot, my toe out to the side, I commit. That is your formula. So it kind of looks like this. If I show you to the side, you can work along with me. Body weight's going to be on the foot furthest away from you. This foot's empty. Takes a step onto the ice. I test the ice. I evaluate. Yep, I commit. I go forward. Body weight on that foot, empty foot. Testing. Evaluating. Committing. Test. Evaluate. Commit. Last one. test, evaluate, commit. There we go. Let's go backwards. I bring my back foot in front to show you it's empty. Let that go back. Already tested that ice, so we're not going back and forth. Back, back, and back. There we go. Let's try it now for real. So now we kind of got all the rules. Come back to the furthest point here in the studio. And then let's treat it like a little farm. So let your hands follow your body weight this time. And I'll say a few less words so you can practice. Beginning again, always beginning again. Coming back to our 3 awarenesses. Shifting body weight, plant side foot, opening, exiting the train tracks. Body's equal on both feet. And then I shift body weight to the chair side. I step, test, evaluate, commit, test, evaluate, commit, test, evaluate, commit. Last one. Let's go back. All right, very good. Let's gather the energy again. Do a little recovery here. Bringing awareness to the body and breath as you conclude your form. Short, vigorous practice. Starting to feel the effects of the practice. Allow yourself to receive the benefits, the blessings. Closing our little short walking form. Body weight comes back to the plant side foot. Zipping the feet together as the hands come to the center. Center of the body. And the metaphoric center of your being. Close the eyes comfortably. And let's finish here with a little massage of the belly. Circles in one direction, and then circles in the other direction. There we go. Beautifully done. I'd like to finish this practice with tracing the channels. Now, tracing the channels, just feeling, and that's the metaphor of tracing where the energy flows in your body. This is a great physical exercise in terms of really getting the lymph to flow in the body. And this is actually an antiviral tactic, an antiviral survival thing to do. So very light touch. So what we're going to do is just stroke the temples, the hair, come around the neck, come around the back, Imagine you can circle, very light touch, stroking down, back of the body, sides of the legs, come around the toes, inside to the chest. There we go. Let's do one side, chair side arm, out, the outside of the arm, a little bit of the face here, we're floating over the face. We don't touch our face right now. Come over the other side. So that light stroke, inviting lymph to flow. There we go. Let's go again. Having that sense of appreciating the practice, the benefits of the practice, but also that sense of protecting, that sense of doing your self-care. Let's do chair side hand, arm, and then over to the other side. Ending our practice with that little bit of self-massage, little bit of acknowledgement of every single cell in the body becoming strong, becoming well, and staying well. Let's take a deep breath together. Thank you so much for joining me today. All right, Christy, let's come back to you. We wanted to share something about great gratitude for you and also great gratitude for this practice. So I've been demoing.
Yes, you have. Very well, I might add. Yeah, we have a few things we want to discuss with you all this morning, a few opportunities, ways that you may choose to support the foundation through what we like to call a virtual tip jar. Couple of things. First, you can make a donation directly to the foundation by going to our website, which is healerwithinfoundation.org and /donate. And then really cool stuff. Right here is the donate button there on the healerwithinfoundation.org /donate page. The really fun one is the shirts like Josie is wearing this morning. We have a fundraiser going on right now at bonfire.com. These shirts can be found www.bonfire.com/HWF Healer. And they'll be available for the foreseeable future to order. They come in a lot of really great colors for spring. And we're excited to partner with Bonfire. They're just very responsive to the orders and very great with customer service. So if you'd like to have one of the great shirts that Josie's wearing today, please seek that out. And I will also share this information with you all here on Facebook. I want to remind you that for more practice information, you can consult our VPG list, which is located here on Facebook through some links and also at our website, healerwithinfoundation.org. If you'll search for that at the top of our homepage under the practice groups tab, you will find that VPG list. For those of you who may have a virtual practice group going and you would like to be added to that list, simply send me an email at admin@healerwithinfoundation.org, or you can send me a message through Facebook here and we'll talk about how you can get your classes added. We'd love to have those on our list. Mark your calendars now for our next Healer Within Facebook Live Practice Sampler. That's taking place tomorrow afternoon, May 12th at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern time. So we hope you'll be able to join us there. And thank you, Josie. Thank you all for joining us today for practice. And until we meet again, may all be well.